Third point. My third philosophical problem with Islam is my Muslim friends have great respect for Jesus. In fact, my Muslim friends respect Jesus far more than the typical American does. My Muslim friends believe that Jesus was born of a virgin, that he ascended to heaven, and that he's coming back a second time. Well, that's far more than the typical American believes about Jesus. But my Muslim friends say that although Jesus speaks the absolute truth, Muhammad also speaks absolute truth. And the problem is they contradict each other on certain points. You cannot have A be absolute true and then B be absolute true if A and B contradict each other. Because that does nothing then but to allow for C to come along, claiming C is absolute truth, in spite of the fact that C contradicts both B and A. You cannot have an absolute truth contradicted by another absolute truth.
Did Jesus ever claim to be God?
Yeah, he sure did.
Yes.
John 8:58, Jesus says, before Abraham was born, I am. In John 10:30, Jesus says, I and the Father are one. In John 14:9, Jesus says, he who has seen me has seen the Father. Clearly, Jesus claimed to be God.
So he was both human and God at the same time?
That's what he claimed. Maybe he was a lunatic, but that's what he claimed.
He wasn't a lunatic. He was a prophet.
Well, he claimed to be God in human form, which means he's more than a prophet. He's God in human form.
But God is something that's superior to human form, so it doesn't make sense for God to be human because he wouldn't necessarily be higher than the other.
All right, first point is God is not something. The Bible says that God is someone, a personal being. And it's totally possible for a personal being who's the creator to humble himself and become a human being.